you can, I have just Googled and found different resources, and there are a lot of different theories and ideas out there why the numbers, the number 108 is used and significant. So, feel free to research that. Some of the stuff I found is talked about, like the significance of the individual numbers themselves, like 1 being the individual, 0 kind of being nothing, and 8 being an infinite sign. There are a lot of mathematical relations with like distance to the moon and to the sun and the moon and different stars, and all these kind of things. So that's why where the number 108 comes from. So we're not doing 108 sun salutations today. I often practice that. I am going to do that this Saturday, I think. But we're going to do 10 half sun salutations, which are those ones that we just kind of begin with, where we come up and down, and then we're going to do 8 sun salutation A's, so 108. But I think like I said, I am going to do them on Saturday, and I think Jenny might hop on with me, but if anybody else is interested, I'm not going to teach them, I'm not going to verbally walk people through them, but it'll just kind of be on, for probably 2 hours and doing sun salutations. So if anybody wants to join Jenny and I doing 108 sun salutations to welcome in summer, we would love to have you join us. Just let us know. Still don't know what time. I know the 5K is Saturday as well, so it'll probably be after that. So we could stretch after that. Okay, so when we get over that background and that heads up, and we're going to begin today's practice with a breathing practice. So I think I walked you through Ujjayi breath before, but if not, we're going to do that again really quickly. So we can all be in a seated, comfortable position, our ankles crossed, Sukhasana, easy pose. You can have your hands face down on the tops of your knees if that feels nice. Make sure you have a nice line from the tip of your tailbone to the crown of your head, space between each vertebrae, so you have a nice straight spine. For Ujjayi breathing, you can think of it as ocean breath or Darth Vader breath. It sounds like that breathing that Darth Vader mask does. But how we're going to begin to practice it is we're going to take a big inhale through the nose and exhale out our mouth, open mouth, like we're fogging up a mirror or window like we've done before. So we're going to do it like 3 times together. We'll start out. So take a big inhale through your nose and exhale, open mouth, like you're fogging up a window, slow and steady. We're going to try to have these as a 4 count. It's going to be our focus today, 4 count. So inhale through the nose for a 4 count, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, open mouth, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4 through your nose. Exhale, open mouth, 2, 3, 4. Sure you hear Rhonda greeting the mailman or somebody. So now we're going to try to do that same restriction in our throat. So we'll have that same feeling and texture in the back of our throat that we have on the exhale, but with our mouth closed. So take a big inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Creating that same restriction and presence and awareness in the back of the throat and your nasal. Inhaling for 4 counts. Keep doing this. So you're going to try to keep talking to you. So inhale for 4 counts through the nose and exhale for 4 counts through the nose also, again, restricting the back of the throat. So this is called ocean breath or victorious breath. So really it sounds like the ocean. So you're really creating heat and texture and sound and awareness. And this breath practice is used all throughout, can be used all throughout your yoga practice to help ground and center your mind. So, that's a reason there's the noise, the sensation. It's not just the breathing, it's all the other, it's a couple other senses coming into it as well. So keep breathing at this breath rate for just another breath cycle or 2. In through the nose and out through the nose with that restriction. Good. Now we're going to try to just inhale through the nose with that restriction as well. And exhale with the restriction. So try to have that kind of like awareness and tension, but not really like tensing your throat. For a 4 count. Good. Let's just do 1 more of these. Good. You can release that breath practice. Inhale, bring your hands up and overhead. Maybe your gaze follows Hands will come together at the top and exhale down to heart center. Kind of graze your thumbs over your nose and your face and bring your gaze down with it. Inhale up so your eyes are following your hands down. Hands will come together at the top and exhale down through the center line, chin to chest. 2 or 3 more of these now. Inhale up for a 4 count. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Good. Inhale, hands up. And on this exhale, we're going to twist open to the right. Just exhale, twist open to the right. Go and bring your left hand to your right knee. Right hand comes behind. Gently gaze over the right shoulder. Just a gentle little twist here. Check in with this ear spine. Make sure you have a nice line all the way through the mid-body. And on your next exhale, just gently release. Inhale, hands up and overhead. Gaze follows. Exhale, twist open to the left. Right hand comes to the left knee and left hand will come behind, knees over your left shoulder. Try to inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale further into the twist each time. We're not, yanking into the twist. So don't try to shove your way into that. On your next exhale, just gently release. Good. From here, we're going to roll right over, come to tabletop position. Have our hands under our shoulders, our knees under our hips. Feet are parallel 2 lines behind us, so that crossed over really helps. Inhale, we're going to bring our right leg back and up behind us for a 3-legged dog option here. Pushing out through our heel. On an exhale, you're gently going to bring the right leg to a fire hydrant. So bend the right knee, push out through your right foot, so flexing through your right foot, and gaze at your right knee. So you're bringing a little bit of a C shape in the body. On an inhale, you're going to extend your right leg back and behind, point your toe and cross it over your left leg. And take your gaze over your left side as well. Tap at your toe. Exhale, come back to that fire hydrant. Right knee bend, bring it up to the side, gaze follows. Inhale, extend the right leg behind you. Peeking back at your right toe. Exhale, knee up. Inhale, extend your right leg back. And these should be up for 4 counts. So I'm trying to count them up. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, extend, 2, 3, 4. Good. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And this time we're going to bring our right foot between our hands. We're going to plant it heel toe between. That's great. Inhale, bring ourselves up. Hands will follow. Gaze up to your hands. Slight back bend. This is going to be our cat-cow variation for today. So we're opening up our chest, bringing a little bit of a K, a concaving into our back. And on an exhale, you're gently going to round your back and allow your hands to come. Maybe they come to the ground, maybe not. Belly comes to the top of the thigh with your back round. Inhale up, open the chest. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hands will bring it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Open your chest. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Round your back. Good. One more of these. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Frame your front foot. Good. We're going to heel toe our right foot out just a little bit, and then rock up on our right heel for a runner's lunge. So allow your weight to shift backwards just a little bit. Keep your hands planted by your front foot. If you need to bend your right knee to keep that, to allow that to happen, that's totally fine. To have a little bit of a bend in your right knee. But we really want to be feeling a nice stretch in the back of our hamstring. So we're up on our right heel, right toes are going up to the sky. Getting a little bit of a bend in your knee here to keep your hands up by your foot. That's A-okay. I want you to inhale and extend and point your toes down to the ground. So if the sole of your foot doesn't come to the ground, that's totally fine. But we're just trying to bring a stretch of awareness into the shin, our shin. We usually don't stretch a lot. Good. On an exhale, just go ahead and flex your foot, bring your toe back towards your nose. And inhale, extend your toe long. Exhale, bring your toe back to your nose. Inhale, extend your foot long. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's just bring our right knee back to our left knee, come back to that tabletop position. We'll do the same thing on the other side. To make sure we have a nice rooting and grounding here, pushing into our hands, spread our fingers, lots of awareness, the tops of our feet and our knees. On an inhale, we're going to bring our left leg back behind us, push out through your left heel. Good. Stay there for just a breath cycle or two, getting comfortable with our weight distribution. On your next exhale, gently bring your left knee, fire hydrant, up towards your left elbow. You can gaze back at your left knee. Inhale, extend your left leg out long, cross it over behind your right toe, and peek back at your left toe. Good. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Bring your knee up to your elbow. Inhale, extend your left knee out long, toes will point and cross over. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, extend, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more of these, ladies. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. Exhale, and bring your foot all the way up in between your hands. Heel toe in between. That's great. Inhale, bring your hands up and overhead. Gaze will follow. Chest opens. Slight back bend. Awareness between our palms. So imagine you have feet both there or boombox. Energy, whatever you want to see. On an exhale, gently round your back and allow your hands to bring your footing in. Inhale up. So we're really just focusing on our cat-cow right now. So really making sure that we're getting a nice concave and convex in our back. Moving with our breath here. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's do one more breath cycle wherever you're at. So one more big inhale and exhale. And then on your exhale, you can leave your hands planted, framing your foot. Heel toe your left foot out in front of you just a little bit. And then go ahead and rock your weight back a little. Yeah, and come up on your left heel. So your left foot is flexed, left toes are going up to the sky. We really want to make sure that we're not rounding on our back body over here. We have a nice straight line in the spine. Check in with your hips. They're probably opening up towards the left corner of the mat. So you think about pulling your right hip crease back and pushing your left hip crease forward a little. Keeping your hands up by your foot. So many things, so many little checklist items in all these poses. All right, on the inhale, ladies, we are going to extend our toes out long. Bring the sole of the foot to the mat, towards the mat. Don't need to touch it by any means. Good. Woo, this nice little stretch in the front of the leg. On an exhale, bring your toes back towards your nose. Inhale, point your left toes. And exhale, flex your left toes. Let's do one more of those. Close your eyes. Always, I kind of mentioned that today. Yeah, but always close your eyes when it feels good for you in the practice to do that. Especially today, we're going to be doing a lot of balancing challenge type poses, and then we're going to additional balance challenge into it. On your next exhale, go ahead and come back to our tabletop position. Left knee meets the right. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up, and come to down dog. We'll have about a hip-width distance between your heels, your gaze, your eyes should be between your heels or up towards your belly button. We'll stay here for just another breath cycle or two, and on your next exhale, gently walk your feet to meet your hands and come to a forward fold position. Good. From here, let's come up to flat back. Inhale, elbows maybe come in towards the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. We're going to come down through the center line again. So hands will be at the top and exhale through the center line. Hands at heart center. Lovely. All right, ladies, we're going to begin our sun salutation. So we'll do 10 half sun salutations and 8 sun salutation A's. Okay, just to give you a heads up. It's more than we usually do. So we'll begin with our feet hip width apart. Gentle bend in our knees. Like I said, just mentioned, close your eyes through this practice if it feels good for you. Okay? Hands are at heart center. Let's inhale, hands up overhead. Gaze follows, maybe a slight back bend. Bring your hands through center midline again. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands through the mid-center line, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, and get your hips forward fold. Bring the hands through the mid-center line. That feels good. We're trying to do that today. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. 3. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge the hips, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back, shoulder blades come in together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. 4. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge the hips, forward fold. Bring through the mid-center line if that feels nice. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to center. 5. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, look at your hips, forward fold. Mid-center line. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. So we push into your feet to lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart center. 6. Inhale, hands up. Gaze follows. Exhale, and get your hips forward fold. I like to get a nice bend in my knees. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. 7. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, and get your hips forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Lift and lengthen, open. Exhale, hands to heart center. 8. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, and get your hips forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. 9. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, and get your hips forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, 10. Good. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Come through center, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands right in your feet. Inhale, come to your knees. Shift your weight forward, bringing your chest even with your hands. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, chest up or crown up. Exhale, stay on your knees, shift your hips back, puppy pose. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. We're here for 5 breath counts. We're going to try to have a 90-degree angle in your knees. If you feel more comfortable with your toes curled under, that's cool. You can have the tops of your feet on the mat, that's also cool. On your next inhale, gently lift your chest, curl your toes under if they're not already, and exhale, lift your hips up to the sky, down dog. Take a big inhale, and on your next exhale, bring your feet to meet your hands, come to a forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. 1. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, come through the mid-center line for a forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands right in your feet. Inhale, come to your knees. Shift your weight forward, chest even with the hands. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, chest up, baby cobra. Exhale, stay on your knees, shift your hips back for a puppy pose. Inhale, exhale, 1. So we're going to do this variation for 2 more, so for 4 of these, and then we'll do a more full variation for the last 4. But if you want to continue to do the puppy pose, stay on your knees and everything, you're more than welcome to do that. So we're here for 1 more big breath cycle in and out. And on your next inhale, gently shift your weight forward, curl your toes under, and exhale, lift your hips up to down dog. Take a big inhale, exhale, feet to hands, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2. Got 2 more of these. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold, hands through mid-center line. Inhale, up to flat back, squeeze your shoulder blades in and together. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, bring your feet. Inhale, feet come back and come to your knees. Your weight will shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly, pulling your elbows back in towards your body. Inhale, gently lift your chest and your crown for a baby cobra. Exhale, shift your hips back, stay on your knees, come to puppy pose. Palm will walk out, hands part distance, melt your heart towards the earth. We're here for 5 breath cycles, about 3 more. Long inhales and exhales. Check in with your shoulder and ear placement. Make sure that your shoulders are not up by your ears. So we're reaching and extending with our hands, but we still have a nice long neck, lots of space between our ears and our shoulders. Another good inhale, exhale, and then on your next inhale, go ahead and gently shift your weight forward, curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your hips up to down dog. Take 1 big inhale. Exhale, bring your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. 3. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, bring your feet. Inhale, step or hop your feet back. Come to your knees, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Make sure that your triceps are squeezing back. Inhale, open your chest, elbows pull back, baby cobra. Exhale, stay on your knees, shift your hips back. Puppy pose, walk your hands out, about, and quick distance. So you are able to melt your heart towards the earth. This pose is also called heart to earth pose Anahatasana. If it feels good for you to have your toes untucked, be there. Make sure that your feet are not going in together, but there are two parallel lines. Maybe your forehead rests on the mat, maybe it doesn't. One more breath cycle before we inhale ourselves up to that tabletop-ish position. Curl your toes under, and on an exhale, gently lift your hips up to down dog. Big inhale here. Exhale, feet to hands, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Shoulder blades squeeze in together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. 4. Got 4 more sun salutation anyways. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bring them through the mid-center line for forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, bring in your feet. Inhale, step or hop your feet back. Option to come to your knees or stand your toes, weight shifts forward. Exhale, maybe you cover your elbows at 90 degrees or come to the belly. Inhale, chest up or ground up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, hips up to down dog or puppy pose. Inhale, exhale, 1. So if you're in down dog, you want about leg length distance between your hands and your feet. Weight evenly distributed between your hands and your feet. Lots of awareness in your fingers. Spread wide like starfish. Trying to tag weight in your heels to push towards the mat. One more big inhale and exhale. If you are in a puppy pose, please inhale yourself up to a table and exhale to a down dog. And on everybody's next exhale, gently bend your knees and bring your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. 5. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, lift your hips, forward fold. Through the center line. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, hit your hips, plant your hands. Inhale, step or hop your feet back, top of the plank. Shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower to a hover or to your belly. Inhale, chest open, crown up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, hips up to down dog or puppy pose. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Your feet are about hips width apart if you're in down dog. We really want to try to make sure that we have a nice hollowing in our lower back for down dog. We don't want to run the back. Inhale, exhale, 4. If you are in puppy pose, please inhale yourself up to table and exhale to dog. And on everybody's next exhale, go ahead and walk your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. 2 more of these ladies. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bring your hips forward, fold, hands through the mid-center line. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, bring your feet. Inhale, step or hop your feet back. Option to come to your knees. Weight shifts forward. Exhale to the belly or to a hover. Inhale, chest up and crown up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, hips up, puppy pose or down dog. So you're on your knees or not. Both of these poses, we're opening up our chest. We're really bringing awareness into the back body. Tipping our pelvis up to the sky, allowing our head to hang loose between our upper arms. One more big inhale and exhale. If you are in puppy, go ahead and inhale yourself up to table and down to dog. And on everybody's next exhale, go ahead and bring your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale up to your flat back position. Shoulder blades coming in and together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Final sun salutation. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, reach your hips, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Put your hands bringing your feet. Inhale, step or hug your feet back. Option come to your knees. Shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower to your belly or to a hover. Inhale, chest up and crown up, dog, baby cobra. Exhale, hands up to down dog or puppy pose. Inhale, exhale, one. Close your eyes in this posture if you have not done that yet. And really focus in on your breath. Maybe you begin streaming that in breath. Maybe you've been doing that a couple times already. If not, take the opportunity to do that now. Good. If you're in puppy pose, go ahead and inhale yourself up to table and exhale up to down dog. Now everybody's next exhale, gently bring your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's take a moment and close our eyes here for 3 to 4 breath cycles and just kind of allow that to sink in. Check in with your weight distribution. So lift your toes up and feel where you're rooting and grounding down. Lift your chest to meet your thumbs. So we're rooting and lifting. Light and dark, yin and yang, earth and sky, all the things. Good. Go ahead and open your eyes if they're not already. We're going to inhale our right leg back about a leg length distance and bring the back foot back to a 90-degree angle. Let's inhale our hands up and overhead. Bring them to touch. Space between your ears and your shoulders here. A gentle bend in your front knee, so make sure your front knee is not locked out. We are just going to do a little bit of inhaling and exhaling here. So on an exhale, gently bring your hands through heart center. Allow your thumbs, maybe it's not too ticklish for you, to slide down your face and your chest, and your gaze will follow. Inhale, your hands back up. Eyes follow. Maybe your eyes are closed. Exhale, hands to heart center. Maybe your eyes are closed, but we do want the head moving. Inhale up, because this is that additional balance challenge. Exhale. Beautiful, ladies. Let's do one more of those. Inhale up. Exhale to mid-center line. Beautiful. Inhale up, and we're going to exhale, bend our front knee. Coming to warrior 2, toes on the bottom. Beautiful. So we'll stay here with our hands up, space between our ears and our shoulders, gazing up if that feels okay for us, and eyes closed if that feels okay for us. Check in with your pelvis and make sure it's tipped underneath you and not sticking out. So have your belly button, kind of like bring your belly button in towards your front. On an exhale, gently bring your left forearm to your left knee. Allow your right hand to come up over your head. Gaze up at your elbow. We'll stay here in extended side angle pose for another breath cycle or 2. Make sure your front knee has good alignment on top of your front ankle. On an inhale, we're going to straighten our front leg and bring both of our hands up to the sky, kind of like star pose. Exhale, reverse warrior. Maybe your right hand glides down your right leg, or maybe it comes behind your back and tucks in your left hip, gazing up at your left elbow or up at your left hand. Whatever feels better for you. We'll stay here for a breath cycle or two more, and then we're going to flow between these two. And try to keep that 4 count, breath count we were doing earlier, and maybe straighten out the journey breath. So let's inhale, straighten our hands. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, into that side angle. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, reverse warrior. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, extended side angle. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, straighten, hands come up. 3, 4. Exhale, reverse warrior. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, side angle. 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's inhale up to do one more reverse warrior. And exhale into a reverse warrior. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. This time, on an exhale, we are going to sit on our back toe to bring our hips even with a shorter than the mat. I'm going to walk my back foot in because my stance is too large for me. It's not comfortable. And allow your hands to swing in front of you like this. We're going to come to a warrior 3 from here. So have a nice bend in both of your legs. And begin to, on an inhale, kind of shift your weight forward onto your front foot. And then on an exhale, go ahead and lift off your back foot. So maybe your back toes are, maybe they stay on the mat if you need that support, or if that support feels good for you. Maybe you're able to lift and try to bring your body parallel with the floor. Maybe you're somewhere in between. Maybe you're chilling here. We're here for like 10 breath cycles, so we probably have like 5 more. Push out through your extended heel. So we have our hands extended out long in front of us. If it feels better for you to bring them back to your hips or something, that's totally cool. This is the full pose here. 2 more big breath cycles in, ladies. We have got this. Let's inhale our right knee up. To 90-degree angle, and exhale, plant our right foot. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side quickly because it's 8:51 already. Time flies when you're doing yoga, I guess. All right, ladies. Hands in heart center. Feet are hip width apart. Let's inhale our left leg back about a leg length distance. Back foot is at 90 degrees. Inhale our hands up and overhead. Close our eyes, so looking up towards our hands. Closing your eyes, that's a good comfortable position for you. And on an exhale, gently allow your hands to come to mid-center line. Down and through. Inhale up, gaze follows. Exhale. Thumbs skin. Turn. Inhale up. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's inhale our hands up, and we're going to exhale. Our front knee bends 90 degrees to warrior 2. So again, checking with our shoulders, our ears. Make sure that we're nice and extended, bright and open through the top, but also super grounded and rooted in the bottom. Check in with our pelvis, make sure that it's not tipping out, but that it's drawn underneath us. Good. On an exhale, we're going to do that extended side angle. So gently bend your front elbow. Left hand extends over the ear, facing up towards your left elbow or your left hand. Check down at your knee, make sure that your knee is not in front of your ankle. On an inhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, bring the hands up to that star position, and exhale back to reverse warrior. Left hand can get lift, glide, graze, and glide down. All those things. Your leg, if that feels good, or if you come back and tuck into your hip for a body, if that also feels good. We're going to flow here, ladies. So on an inhale, let's come back to that beautiful star position. 3, 4. Exhale, extended side angle. 3, 4. Inhale up, slow and steady. 2, 4. It's reverse warrior. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. All right, ladies, let's inhale up. 2, 3, 4. And on this exhale, we are pivoting. Hips are coming back to even to the short edge of the mat. Move your back leg in if you need to. Have a nice bend in both of your legs. Hands will be out in front of you, like so. On an inhale, we're going to begin to shift our weight into our front foot. And on an exhale, we're gently going to lift off. So push out through your left heel. Maybe this is where you sit. This is a great spot to be in. Check in with your front toes. Make sure that your front toes aren't plunging. Maybe even lift your front toes up. You're able to come parallel with the floor. That's amazing. Keep your hips even with the floor, even with your mat, not opening up towards the side. Good, ladies. One more big breath in and out here. And on your next inhale, let's straighten the torso. Bring the knee up 90 degrees in front. And exhale, release. Beautiful. All right, we need to make our way down for a little cool down in Savasana. So let's inhale our hands up and overhead. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Plant your hands, framing your feet. We're just going to inhale our feet back and come to a tabletop position right away. Beautiful. Let's walk our right hand from out about a handprint distance. We're going to inhale our left arm out in front of us. And on an exhale, you're going to think about threading your left arm between your armpit and your right hand. So nice little side stretch here. Come to the left side of your face. Maybe your right hand, stays by your left wrist, if that feels good. If it feels better for you, to bring your right hand back in behind and stick it in your left hip for a bind. It's a pretty intense stretch, twist in your lower back or in your back body. So maybe stick here. It's a great place to be too. One more big inhale and exhale. And gently inhale yourself back up. Slow and steady. Good. Walk your left hand out by a handprint distance. Inhale your right hand out in front of you. And exhale, thread the needle, come to the right side of your face. Left hand can glide out long and stay by the right wrist, or maybe it comes behind the back. And tucks in your hip for a bind. Check in with your feet. Have awareness in your lower body as well. If it feels more stable to have your toes curled under, do that. If you can have the tops of your feet on the mat, that's cool too. Good, ladies. Gently unwind here. Inhale yourself back up. Good. We're just going to come to a child's pose. So go ahead and exhale, shift your weight back, bring your sit bones toward your heels, child's pose. Have your hands extended out long in front of you. On your next exhale, gently slide your fingers over towards the right side to get a nice stretch in the left side body. Again, check in with the space between your ears and your shoulders here. It's so easy for everyone. This is what we do all day long. It's just kind of like push up here. We want to make sure that we have a nice awakening and awareness in our neck and shoulders while we're doing this. If it feels good to bring your left hand on top of your right hand or even cross it over for an additional stretch, take your hips out towards the left a little bit. Good. On an inhale, gently slide your fingers back to neutral and exhale right over to the left side. Same thing on this side, we're stretching in the right side body. If it feels good to bring your right hand on top of or cross it over your left hand, you can do that. And think about kicking your hips out towards the right. Inhale awareness and length into your ribcage. And exhale. Gently come back to neutral position. And inhale, walk your hands back towards yourself and lift your torso. Good. We're just going to come to our sit bones from here. You can kick your feet out to one side. Extend your legs out long. Come to flat back. Once you get to flat back, extend your arms out in front of you, extend your arms out, not in front of you, on top of you is what I want to say, if that doesn't make sense. Feet will extend out long as well. So let's take a moment to really reach. So reach our hands, reach our feet, feel that expansion in our body. And on an exhale, gently bring your knees into your chest and curl your nose into your knees. So bring your head off your mat. Good. Inhale, extend out long. Reaching your arms, reaching your legs. Exhale, come back to that ball. Maybe your hands to the outside of your shin, that feels good. Your knees. Inhale, expanding big. It's our last one. And exhale, contract. Tiny little. Good. Inhale, allow yourself to come to a Asana corpse pose. You're going to extend your legs out long. If that feels good. If it feels better for you to have your feet planted and your knees bent and kind of resting in together, your feet will be about as wide as the mat. That's more supportive of your lower back. Maybe there too. Let's have our elbows tucked in slightly to our sides and our hands flare out just a little bit. No jazz here. Just a little bit of tuck and flare. Take 2 or 3 big breaths in and out here just to cleanse a little bit. And then allow our awareness to journey down to our feet. Begin focusing in on our toes, our feet, our ankles, any feelings and sensations going on there, and gently releasing and relaxing that space for a few breath cycles. Then moving our awareness up into our calves and our shins. Spending 2 to 3 breath cycles there. Really bringing our awareness to the muscles that are sitting there and really allowing them to release. Even if they feel like they're completely relaxed already, allowing them to feel a little bit more relaxed. So bring your presence there, bring your intention there. And even if you can't physically release and relax them anymore, just bringing some love and TLC to that space specifically for a few breath cycles does wonders. Awareness is going to breathe up into our into our quads, and our thighs, our glutes, and our hips. Spending time appreciating each body part, our lower belly, journey up to our mid belly and our chest, allowing complete release. Journey into the shoulders, your forearms and upper arms, hands and fingers. Allowing your neck and jaw to unclench. Your forehead to unwrinkle. Maybe smile and comes across your fingers. And breathe your awareness out through the top of the crown. And just allow yourself to stay here for a few minutes. In a space of total presence on yourself and on your mat. Space of total purity, accepting everything that is, just as it is, facing all expectations aside, and just accepting fully the knowing yourself today. Remembering to be gentle on ourselves. We struggle to keep our minds at peace, experience Vipassana. Lists will pop up, conversations, to-dos, daydreams. It is A-okay, normal. Just notice and gently allow them to flow out as seamlessly as they flow in. And bring your awareness back to you, to your heartbeat, to your breath, to a spot that resonates with you, maybe it's your belly, maybe it's your heart center, maybe it's your third eye, maybe it's that space above the crown of your head. So allowing ourselves to be here for a little bit longer, a few more breath cycles. Gently begin. Bring big breaths back into your body. So bigger inhales and more complete exhales. Movement comes into your fingers and your toes. Your hands and your feet, your wrists and your ankles all begin to awaken. Chest rises, arms and legs move. Eventually, when it feels good to you, roll onto your right side for a couple breath cycles. Maybe you can pull with your hand. Now, you eventually push yourself up to a seated Sukhasana easy pose position the way that we started. We'll close the practice together with everybody, 5 breath cycles to get here. Make any adjustments you need to. Sure. Once you get comfortable, you can bring your hands to heart center. Awareness into your spine, length into your back body. Breathing, grounding your sit bones, but lifting and lengthening in the crown of your head. Show up and shine. It doesn't matter how far our light shines, only that we shine it. If you have a message that you want to share, don't wait for permission before you act. Dare to follow your highest calling. Let the message in your heart come floating out. When you devote your life to the things that fill you up and share your message, the universe can't help but support you. You don't need to know how, just trust that it will. We'll close by taking 3 inhalations through the nose and open mouth exhalations together, beginning now. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, ladies. The light you need is light in all of you. Namaste. Ooh, 9:08. Sorry, ladies. Those sun salutations always take longer than I remember. I just cut out like 3 lines of the practice because I ran out of time. I hope that was good for everybody, though. I can only see a couple people with cameras.
That was awesome, Elika.
Good. Thank you, Carly.
You're welcome. And it's so nice to do it outside.